Okay, this is lame, what I have to tell you. Okay, first of all, I had a whole, like, handful of change. Ooh, my hand's big. I have a whole handful of change that I grabbed out of my book bag, out of my car, and all this stuff, put it all together. And I had to run to the bank and put in a check from school and all this nonsense. I had to put all that in. I was like, okay, well, I'll just take my change and, take it to him. Well, I got there, put the check up on the little dash thingy, put the change up on the little counter thingy, and I was like, I need to deposit this. She says, we don't take loose change. I looked at her and said, you are a bank. You are to take my stuff. And she looked at me and she goes, I can give you coin rollers and let you put those in. I said, I don't have enough to fill up a roller of each thing. Like, I could put like 2 of them in a roll, let you take them then. We can't do that. We don't take, like, loose change. Seriously, BB&T? I don't know if it's all BB&Ts or if it's just the one here. So I'm not trashing all the BB&Ts. I'm trashing the one here in Seneca, South Carolina, because it really took me off. I had a handful of change that I had to carry back out of the bank and put it back in my car. Okay, that is ridiculous. You should have been able to take my change. You got on my nerves. You were inconvenient for me. And I thought, it was all about the customer or whatever. Like, when I give you something, you should take it. I know you have plenty of places to put that change, because when you open that little drawer, there's this little, till where you put your little money in. Okay, let me tell you something. You could have separated them, put them just like in there, like you straight up in a store. She goes, oh, well, you could take it to the coin star and have them change. Okay, it would take as much as I had in my hand to have them change into dollars. That is ridiculous. You could have taken my change, lady. You could have taken my change. So I looked at her and said, you're a bank and you can't take my change. And she goes, no, we can't take your change. I said, are you serious? Do you know anywhere else around here that will be able to take my change and put it in my account? No, we can't. No one else can put it in your account. We can do it, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That really ticked me off, and it flew all over me, and anger just went all over me, because I'm like, I'm here right now in this point. You can't take my change. How dumb. You're dumb. If you don't have the change separators or whatever, use your mind and your hands, okay? You have cameras. Nobody's worried about you stealing something. You don't need a coin separator. Use the freaking knowledge you got in school and count them out yourself. Oh my gosh, it's gonna use too much brain power until I count it out myself. Okay, I wonder how bank tellers used to do it in the day that they didn't have computers. Oh my gosh. We had to close down when we got a few pennies because we had to count them ourselves. No, that's not what happened. You counted them and you went on about your business. You should do that too, BB&T. That's the only thing I don't like about BB&T, is that they didn't take my change. That's the only thing I don't like about you. Now, you need to get something done about that, because you're going to tick a lot of customers off, actually. And, you're going to tick a lot of people off. So you really need to think about that, and you really need to do something about it. You really do. It just is dumb. So, get some coin separators, since you can't do it yourself. You have to use computers for everything. If you have to document it, all you have to do is write it down or type it in those little things that print out the receipts. Alright, there are many ways of documenting. You do not need a coin separator. Okay. How do you give change to people? Like, if they don't have exact change, do you give them a whole roll of stuff, or do you break it? Oh yeah, well, we break those things. Okay, well, you could have taken mine and put it where you put the coin rolls when you break them. So dumb. They're just so dumb. Give me your job. I'll do it for you. Okay? Get on my nerves. Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about this before I just get even angrier, because every time I think about it, I just get so mad. I get so mad. So anyway, y'all have a good night. I think this is my last video for tonight. It is June 7th, 2011. Okay, that was completely wrong. I'll live it in the past. I got to move on. June 7th, 2012. Excuse me. I'm living in the past. Lord help. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.